up, world? Did you miss us? Welcome to Girl by Friday. Right? Hi, Deja.
Hi.
So, you're going to have to wash your hands again because you keep touching your hair. And guess what we're doing today? We're going to call this a mashup episode because we got our Girl by Friday, but we're going to mix it with some Chef Diva. I'm going to teach Deja how to make the VSG ricotta bake. This is one of the foods that a lot of people who had bariatric surgery get to eat when they get to the pureed stage. But you know, we got to Chef Diva it up. And Deja, you know, she's trying to hook a man, so she needs to learn her way around the kitchen properly.
I can cook.
Her own baby won't eat it, okay?
I can cook basic food, but first let me go wash my hands and we'll come back to it.
Okay. So while Deja's washing her hands, and honestly, I'm going to leave her to do most of this because I want her to learn. I just want to go over what we've got. We've got some olive oil, EVOO, some ricotta cheese, which is the base of our dish. We've got some fresh mozzarella. I do not want that bubblegum cheese in my ricotta bake. Oh, shit! We got some parsley. We've got some Parmesan cheese, and we've got a blend of some basil and oregano together. And then, of course, we've got our Chef Diva spice. Give me that garlicky Diva, Chef Diva spice blend coming out today, Friday. It's out. Get yours. Limited supplies available. Moving on. We've got some whole peeled tomatoes in some juice, sugar-free. That's heavy. I had to hold my own arm. And an egg. The incredible edible egg. So now Deja's back. Her hands are clean. You ready to get this popping?
Let's go.
Okay. So the first thing, I'm going to take this over here. The first thing I want you to do, we'll do the clean stuff first, then we'll get messy. So go ahead and crack that egg into the cheese.
No shell?
Nope. Girl, bye. No shell. No, we want to get salmonella and eat the shell. Now, I like to crack an egg in the ricotta because it helps to move a little bit. We're going to just sprinkle a little drizzle of olive oil.
What's a sprinkle for people that...
Olive oil. Show it. You can hold it up.
A sprinkle is that shake.
All right, mix it up.
Now, how do you get the good arm?
Why are you holding the spatula like that?
How am I supposed to hold
like
it?
a human? Very good.
Well,
mix it.
Well, you know I'm not very humanly.
Humanly?
Okay, that was the fakest laugh.
I know. This is you can stand up if you want. Get your elbow in it.
Yeah, because it's hard as hell. First of all, we just got done working out and I'm trying to stir something.
I made her do my swim workout. You know, now she feeling like Gumby and shit. We're gonna sprinkle in a little bit of the basil and the oregano into the cheese. 2 pinches. You have to do it for people that don't know what a sprinkle is. 2 pinches of the basil and oregano mix. Then we're going to take 2 pinches of the Gimme That Garlicky Diva spice blend. It's very concentrated, so you really don't want to overdo it. So we did 2 pinches of my spice.
And where can you buy these ingredients?
The ingredients you get at the supermarket. The supermarket. You're doing great, Deja. Keep going, keep going.
It's on my finger, though.
That's okay. I mean, you're cooking. You're afraid to get your hands dirty. That's why you...
No, for the longest, I didn't cook. I didn't touch raw meat.
But this is cheese, not meat.
Came from a cow, though.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Lord, help us.
Don't worry. A man out there is going to love my cooking.
That's right.
If he likes spaghetti and taco.
Well, I wouldn't eat either. Well, you know, if you like salt, you should eat Deja's cooking.
You like well-seasoned food.
No, if you like salt.
Some
Lowry's, she puts on everything, but not just like a dash. Like, she pours it. So if you want hypertension, eat Deja's food. Anywho, okay, so now you're gonna put a little bit, I'm gonna just sprinkle A little EVO.
Look, she really did.
Girl, bye. You don't have to show them all of that.
And put it in here.
A little bit. We're gonna put it's almost like a lasagna without the noodle. So get a little over here
and just spread it.
Okay. Yeah, spread it.
Oh, I got a finger cramp.
Spread that.
Okay, Chelsea, I'm getting a finger cramp.
A finger cramp from doing what? Deja, make it make sense. Okay, why are you holding it like
that? Because
I'm
getting a finger cramp with these 2 fingers.
Girl.
See, this is why I don't like cooking.
Because she had a finger cramp 2 minutes in. Here we go. It's like a cake. You can take a little bit. This is called a spatula. That's what we're using here. We can take a little bit. You just, you can move it around to make it how you need it. Got it? Always, we like to use it all. Oops, I got a little on the edge. Okay. So now, that's it for right this second.
All right.
Now, we're going to add more layers of that in a minute. But now we're going to go ahead and do the tomatoes. So, get your hands in. Yeah, squish them up. Squish them up. Ah! Squish it up. Ah! Without the sound effects. Ah! What is this? Tomatoes.
It feels like brain juice.
What is brain juice? Girl, bye. Brain juice?
No, but it's really fun, you guys.
Very good, Deja.
It feels like I'm squishing ball sacks.
Is that a favorite pastime of yours?
Look, I have a very dark secret.
What? Ball sack?
All right.
Okay, so this is unseasoned. It's just whole peeled tomatoes
with tomato sauce
and some juice.
Right?
This is actually how you make tomato sauce.
Oh. Okay.
We're not going to do a full tomato sauce because I actually want to get some of the chunks in now that I can eat not pureed food. But for those of you who make this, because this is also going to be good over pasta, whatever it is, for those of you who didn't have gastric sleeve, you can also puree the tomatoes as well. So at this point, we're going to go ahead and add 3 dashes.
1
of our oregano and basil.
2, 3. Stir it around with my fingers.
Keep going. Keep going. We're going to add 2 dashes of Give Me That Garlicky blend. Very good. For the record, my spice already has salt in it. That's why you don't see any salt on the table. Like I said, it's very concentrated, so you only want to use a little bit at a time. So, okay, it's looking good, Deja.
This reminds me of, I'm not sure my generation, about the TV show The Proud Family, when Sugar Mama actually put her foot in, like, oh, you know how people use it saying, oh, you put your foot in it. But she actually put her foot in it to make that seasoning.
You put your hand in it. Okay. All right. So now let's take this.
What I do?
Go ahead. Go wash your hands.
I'll be back, y'all.
While you do that, I'm gonna go ahead and spread some of our tomato blend that Deja just did over our ricotta layer. We're going to spread it out, make sure it's all covered. So it should look like. So it's almost like, it's like making a lasagna and a pizza at the same time. So now, go ahead, we're going to add in the Parmesan. Oh, your hands are wet or they're dry? Okay, so sprinkle some Parmesan cheese.
A little bit more.
This is fresh grated Parmesan. Please beware, people, that Parmesan cheese that you buy in a supermarket, read the ingredients, because I'm not sure if you're aware that these days they're actually putting wood chips, that's enough, wood chips in the Parmesan cheese. So I don't know about you, I'm not really like all about eating, like, I mean, I like my wood, but I like my wood, like I don't like to swallow wood. I'll take wood. No, that nasty. But you know what I'm saying. All right, so let's take the fresh ones out.
Like layer it, right? In single layers?
Yeah, don't, yeah.
Or this way.
Just go. Everything in cooking doesn't have to be so perfect. Now think about it. If it's going to melt, you don't have to do it so on top of each other. Right. Because remember, we got to have enough to layer.
Okay, you keep fixing it though, but
Because you being too neat about it. So now I'm gonna push this in a little bit. Now come on with the ricotta. Okay. Yep.
All
Spread
right.
it out. You're gonna need a little more than that.
Okay.
Okay. Go ahead, girl. You got this. I'm all ricotta'd out. Can I get your paper towel? Thank you.
All right, Chelsea. I don't know how to do
You're doing great.
It looks like
It looks so gross.
Yes, it does. That's
But
right.
that doesn't mean it won't taste good. It'll taste fabulous.
You want to do it? Because I know you're.
No.
She is a very when it comes to cooking. She's very.
What was that? I'm very what? I really missed that.
Controlling.
I'm controlling in life. Hello? That's not a secret.
She's like, oh, you're doing it right. But she'll grab, as she said, you're doing it right, she's grabbing the spatula.
I don't want to like put you down. I want you to think you're doing it right.
All right, and then you said this, right?
Yeah, I'm going to add a little bit more seasoning because I hate bland food, as I know you do. And since we're the ones eating this. Now, when you're cooking for others, you don't want to OD because you don't know different people's health restrictions. But
Right. Tomato.
girl. I've never seen you so like dainty. Look at how you holding the spoon and whatever.
Okay, that's enough, right?
I mean, you making it. How do you feel?
I feel like this is good, right? You go like that?
Yeah, but you can add some more.
Okay, say that.
Get some in that corner. Okay.
All right. You just go like
Okay.
that.
Yeah. Chill.
All right.
I'm gonna just add a little bit of this. See, I like to do it. Call me extra, but I like to in between layers add in some spice. And also keep in mind we're doing a lot of stuff with our hands. When you're preparing food, as long as your hands are clean and it's something that you're cooking, you can use your hands. I, as a chef, prefer it because I feel like I have more control over what I'm doing and I know how much I'm putting in.
Next is the cheese.
Let's go Parmesan.
Oh, first Parmesan.
You're doing so good, Deja. You're like really focused, dude.
Girl, bye.
You're really focused. Okay, that's good. Here's what we're gonna do because we're getting near the top and we need to have a top layer of melted cheese. We're only gonna just take a couple. Like I'm gonna just break this up a little bit, and we're gonna go and do
one more ricotta.
Yeah. So now we're thinking in terms of the top. So now is when we want it to look, pretty.
All right.
So now you're just finishing the ricotta. And don't be distracted by your phone when you're cooking.
I would try to turn my phone off, but I don't want to wash my hands again.
Yeah, every time you touch something that is not food related, you have to wash your hands unless you a nasty hoe.
Like this? Ooh.
You're doing great.
I add this.
Okay, this is something that always drives me crazy when I'm trying to cook with you. Look, rule number one that you learn in culinary school and that I feel your face. I feel your face.
I'm just looking at the camera.
Yeah, but you don't see all this ricotta in here that you should be scraping.
Look, I try to scrape it.
Ain't anybody trying to waste food. Costs money. Even down. Boop, 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 boop. All right, spread that out.
Clean, y'all.
Almost like you licked it.
Okay.
Now, okay, you're pushing it in. You're just supposed to be spreading.
Spread it. It's hard when you're.
You can move this, remember? Because look, you're going all over there, and now there's none over here.
Here, you do it.
No, don't give up. Don't give up.
It's hard when it's like not like a layer.
You're creating the layer. You see?
Or like when it's not on a hard surface.
But you're moving it around yourself. You see? You're creating it. So it's just about the touch. Come on, I'm like rough and tough with my Afro puffs, and I'm being delicate.
Your Afro what?
You don't know that song by Rage? I'm rough and tough with my Afro puffs. Rage, go on. No, it's rock on with your bad self. Hey! Did I just
you threw it back? Yeah,
I aged myself.
Usually I'm pretty good at.
Come on, you know that one, Deja.
I don't.
That makes me sad.
It's okay. All right.
Hold on, let's show how we're looking.
It looks like a cake. Ooh, cake.
Cake, the cheesecake. Woo! I guess it kind of is a cheesecake. Okay, so now what I want to do, I don't want to get too much juice. I just want to get more
of the chunkiness
of the tomato. So, and we're gonna just right now we're looking at just trying to be like pretty, because this is the top.
Yeah, I was about to say, do that corner.
I won't leave out a corner. Okay. So now let's get the cheese. We're gonna do all of this. We're gonna put on top of the cheese so that it's like nice. So go ahead.
I'm sorry about that, you guys. How I do it?
You're doing great. Do how you feel. I like the empty spots. Yeah, that's good.
Alrighty.
All right. Okay, so now go ahead with the Parmesan.
She's gonna add in her Chef Diva slices.
She sure is. Cause it's freaking good.
It really looks like a good cheesecake, but maybe I'm just.
I like garlic, which is why I'm adding a little bit extra of my garlicky blend. Okay. Clearly you like Parmesan cheese. We're gonna add in some basil.
And this
parsley. I love to add some parsley, that bright green
grass.
Okay, Deja. Okay. That looks good. Now let's just, so we get a little bit of crisp. We're gonna do a drizzle. Woo, 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 woo. Oven time. We're gonna put it in the oven at 400 until the top, until it's all melted and cooked and gooey.
How many minutes?
I just said until. You can't, I'm not gonna put a time.
My hair now?
Yes. I'm not gonna put a time on it because we don't know until, but watch it closely because remember, it's only cheese, so there's nothing in here really cooking. Although since we do have the raw egg in the ricotta, we gotta make sure that cooks, but that's pretty quick.
Like a brownish texture?
Yeah, I mean, we want it to look pretty, right? All right, Deja, open. Let's check on our ricotta bake. Ooh. It's coming along nicely. I didn't put it on the top shelf because I don't want it to burn. But it looks so good. You see it's starting to brown a little bit. All right. So we'll give it another few minutes. Just took the bake out of the oven. Deja, I gotta take a picture of this. You did a good job.
Good. It really does look good.
I gotta post this.
She need to hurry up so I can eat. We'll try it.
This is good. I need a picture of you holding your masterpiece. Actually, yeah, let's do that real quick.
Wait, what?
Stand up and hold it in front of you so I can take a picture.
Doing the most.
That's what
She acting like I don't know how to cook.
You don't.
Here.
Nice. Okay.
Alright.
It's super jiggly because remember it's only
One of
cheese.
Right.
So I'm gonna just cut a little piece out. I mean, it's really not much to cut. I probably should have had a spoon.
I let it settle first.
There's no settling, really. I mean, yeah, there's a settle, but it's not the same like if there was noodles in here. That's good. Like you and Ike can put this over pasta.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking of. Oh, bomb.
.com. Oh.
No, I need this piece. Oh,
wait, we didn't even get any tomato in here.
I need some tomato up in here, and it's very cheesy, you guys.
Cause it's all cheese and tomato.
Okay. All right, I'm not trying to eat all that.
Oh my god.
All right, sorry, I'm just gonna have to do it.
It's cheese. Okay, seeing how I can only eat 2 bites of food these days, I'm full, but I will be having some more of this later because we're gonna call this #crack.
Good.
Oh my goodness. Okay, well thanks for tuning in with us today on our little crossover episode. We hope to do many more like this as Deja moves forward in her quest to find a man by learning to cook. You know, check us out. We'll be back in a couple weeks as we promised, at least 2 episodes a month. So we will see you in April. Happy spring. Don't forget to like, subscribe,
comment, and share.
Amen. And don't forget to crick your motherfucking neck. Girl,
Holla.
bye.